Your chain is the hardest working part of the bike, but if you don't replace it at the right time, it can prove very expensive. In this video, we'll look at how to know when you should change your chain.
This is a short series of videos sharing with new cyclists some of the stuff experienced riders take for granted. If that sounds interesting, please subscribe and take a look at the videos with the purple trim around the thumbnail.
Because if you're new to this, you may not realize that your chain does wear down. Leave it too long and it could wear down your cassette or your chain rings, and together they can prove quite expensive. So in this video, we'll look at how to check whether your chain needs changing.
Over time, the links in a chain wear and lengthen. Different lubes, even different cleaning regimes have a big impact, so you can't make a rule to change a chain, for example, every 1,000 kilometers.
With a clean chain, which is essential, the quick and easy check is to shift into the big ring and the small gear on the cassette. Nip the chain and pull. If it pulls off the ring, it's likely to be worn. That said, if the chain is new and the chain ring is worn, then you'll get a similar effect. So don't let it get that far. It's better to get a chain gauge. You can get fancy digital chain gauges. I don't have one because if there's a battery, it's bound to be flat when you come to need it. I'm not keen on this type of chain gauge because you have to know how much pressure to push on the slider, and you can force different readings. And those readings should be different for different speed chains. This one is simple and costs under $10, so it's my favorite. Hook one end into the chain, and if the other end won't drop in, the chain is fine. The 0.5% side is the recommended point to replace 11 and 12 speed chain, the 0.75% side recommended for 10 speed and lower, but just keep it simple and replace any chain at 0.5%. I'll put a link in the description to buy this chain gauge on Amazon. If you need to replace your chain and you're not sure how, ask your local bike shop to do it and keep the old chain in the new chains box. Then you'll know what to order next time and you can have a try yourself. There are loads of how-to videos online. Of course, this is hugely simplified, but that's deliberate. I check my chain every time I wash my bike because I made that mistake when I was starting out, let the chain wear too much and had to replace an entire cassette. If you found this helpful, check out the Beginner's Tips playlist that's coming up in a moment. Oh, and please subscribe. Take a look as well, going over cattle grade, at my other adventure cycling videos. Until next time, bye.